There are weapons whose very names echo through hangars and history books. The GAU-8 Avenger isn't just a gun. It's a statement of raw engineering power. 7 barrels, 30 millimeters each, forged for a single purpose: to destroy tanks and protect troops on the ground. When it fires, it doesn't just make noise. It roars.
3, 2, 1, fire!
Origin and purpose. In the late 1960s, as Cold War tensions peaked, the U.S. Air Force needed a weapon capable of tearing through modern armor. General Electric's engineers delivered an answer that would redefine air-to-ground combat: a Gatling-style rotary cannon, firing massive 30 by 173 millimeter rounds, purpose-built for a new aircraft. The A-10 Thunderbolt II.
Good. Oh my God!
Engineering the beast. Technically, the GAU-8/A is a 7-barrel, hydraulically driven rotary cannon. The gun itself weighs about 620 pounds, but when paired with its massive ammunition drum and feed system, the entire assembly approaches 4,000 pounds. It's nearly 19 feet long from muzzle to tail. The ammunition. The Avenger's bite comes from its ammunition. 2 main rounds define its arsenal: the PGU-14/B armor-piercing incendiary, originally using a depleted uranium penetrator, and the PGU-13/B high-explosive incendiary. Each 30 millimeter round weighs about 0.75 pounds, and leaves the barrel at over 3,300 feet per second. These are not typical shells. They're designed to pierce tank armor and ignite what's inside. A single burst can destroy multiple vehicles if aimed precisely. Rate of fire and precision. The GAU-8 can fire up to 3,900 rounds per minute. That's 65 rounds every second. But in combat, pilots rarely hold the trigger that long. Short 1 to 2 second bursts are the norm, balancing precision, heat, and ammunition conservation. At typical engagement ranges, its rounds cluster tightly enough to hit within a small circle, ensuring the first second of fire counts. Built around the gun, the GAU-8's recoil force reaches around 10,000 pounds, powerful enough to slow the aircraft if sustained. To handle it, engineers built the A-10 around the cannon itself. The gun's barrel sits slightly off-center, so its recoil aligns perfectly with the aircraft's center of gravity. The A-10's entire frame was designed to absorb and distribute that energy. The engines were moved higher and farther apart to prevent gun gases from flaming them out, a problem we actually faced in early testing. In combat, the Avenger earned its reputation in real war. During the Gulf War, 10 pilots unleashed thousands of 30 millimeter rounds against enemy armor and convoys, achieving destruction rates unmatched by any other aircraft in the conflict. You could see the tracers walking across a target, and when the smoke cleared, there wasn't much left. That sound, that BRRRRT, it meant salvation for our troops below. Controversy and legacy. But even legends face scrutiny. The use of depleted uranium ammunition has raised environmental and ethical concerns. And with shifting defense priorities, the A-10 and its Avenger cannon have repeatedly faced retirement debates. Defense analyst: The question isn't whether it's effective, it absolutely is. It's whether modern warfare still has a place for such a specialized weapon. Conclusion. The GAU-8 Avenger stands as a paradox of engineering, a masterpiece designed for destruction, and a symbol of protection for those on the ground. Decades after its debut, no other aircraft cannon matches its combination of power, precision, and purpose. It remains one of the most awe-inspiring weapons ever built. A reminder that behind every machine of war lies human ingenuity, and the hope that it will one day no longer be needed.